This is Autoline Daily, the show dedicated to enthusiasts of the global automotive industry. Tesla's next-gen battery could cut battery costs in half and shave over $5,000 from the cost of a Model Y. That's according to a report from Reuters. But it also says Tesla is having problems trying to scale up production of the battery due to its new dry coating manufacturing process. That process uses far less energy and floor space to manufacture, but production will probably be delayed until sometime next year. Even so, Tesla has already cut the cost of its batteries by $2,000 to $3,000 thanks to using 4680 cells. With its old 2170 batteries, Tesla needed 17,600 weld points to connect them together. With the bigger 4680, it needs fewer cells and only uses 1,660 weld points. And by using cell-to-vehicle packaging, Reuters reports that Tesla cut the weight of its battery pack by 55 pounds, which saves over $500 a pack. Quick, can you name the top EV startup in China? Hozon Motor just took the top spot in sales for the first 8 months of the year, sailing past Xpeng. Then comes Leap Motor, Li Auto, and NIO. China literally has several hundred EV startups, and most of them are unlikely to survive. But the top 5 startups listed here are probably going to emerge as significant players in the EV industry. News reports out of Russia say everything is normal, despite a raging war in Ukraine. But car sales tell a different story. Automakers in Russia had a dismal month in August. They sold only 41,700 vehicles, down 62% compared to a year ago. And that's the lowest monthly drop since sanctions were imposed on Russia. But as anyone in the auto industry knows, such a low volume of sales is nothing but a disaster.
There are a few key reasons to start a business in Michigan. First of all, it's the talent. Second, Michigan is wired for winning. Third, the ecosystem here is really focused on supporting businesses in the market.
Have you heard about this solar-powered electric car, the Sono Scion? The 4-door MPV has photovoltaic cells embedded into the roof, the hood, doors, and liftgate. Sono claims you can get 112 kilometers of range a day just from sunshine. That's about 70 miles. Or you can plug it in and get 305 kilometers, or about 190 miles of range. And Auto Forecast Solutions reports that it will be built at the old Saab plant in Trollhättan, Sweden, starting in November of 2023. The Scion is priced at 30,000 euros, and Sono already has 20,000 pre-orders. Cummins, the company known for its diesel engines, is starting to see more interest in another area, hydrogen, specifically internal combustion engines that run on hydrogen. Transport Enterprise Leasing, a company that leases commercial trucks and trailer equipment, will start incorporating Cummins Hydrogen ICEs, which come in 6.7-liter and 15-liter displacements, into its heavy-duty fleet. Cummins also signed a deal with a tractor manufacturer to install the same engine into its equipment. And it's all got to do with reducing pollution. A hydrogen ICE reduces carbon emissions by 99% compared to a diesel engine when it's run on green hydrogen fuel. Mercedes is launching the new version of the GLC. Styling is very similar, but it will now come exclusively with electrified powertrains. Available with gas or diesel engines, every GLC will have either a 48-volt mild hybrid or plug-in hybrid setup. All PHEVs will have at least 100 kilometers or 62 miles of range thanks to a 31.2 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and the most powerful version will have a combined 280 kilowatts or 381 horsepower. New front and rear suspension setups not only improve on-road, but also off-road handling, which is enhanced even further with optional transparent bonnet tech that makes the hood look invisible while off-roading. The new GLC is on sale now in Europe with a starting price of just over 57,500 euros in Germany.
We want to know what drives your testing. OTA, connected car, diagnostics, remote testing. Intrepid Control Systems is here to help you work from anywhere. Intrepid Control Systems, driven by your data.
At Schaeffler, we pioneer motion. Electrifying mobility. Manufacturing smarter. Reducing CO2 emissions, making energy production clean. Schaeffler pioneers motion to advance how the world moves.
The Wuling Hongguang Mini EV is the best-selling electric car in China, and now it looks like the open-top version could be a hit too. The company received more than 100,000 pre-orders for the Mini EV Cabrio in just 3 days. The convertible only has 2 seats compared to the 4 in the hardtop because it needs the extra space to fold the roof into. But like the hardtop, the Cabrio features a 26.5 kilowatt-hour battery pack, but its range is only 280 kilometers or 174 miles, 20 kilometers less than the original. First Cadillac dealers were offered a buyout. Now it's Buick's turn. General Motors is offering buyouts to its 2,000 Buick dealers in the U.S. that don't want to go all electric by 2030. Cadillac now has 40% fewer dealers than it did in 2018 because they did not want to make the $200,000 to $500,000 investment to buy new EV-related equipment and train staff on EVs. Buick plans to introduce its first electric model in 2024. One of our favorite designers is dishing on his latest creation. Klaus Busse, head of design, and Maria Conti, head of communications for Maserati, took one of the first members of the public for a ride in the all-new, all-electric Gran Turismo Folgore. Here's some of the more interesting details that they reveal.
And our engineers found a way to package the batteries in the central tunnel, and that allows the car to remain very, very low and look like a sports car, like a Maserati should.
When I hear electric, I don't really hear fun. I hear boring and not so what.
Wow. No, sorry, finish that thought.
Wow, bro, what are you doing, man? The camera went dead. We're back. Wow. What's 0 to 60? What does this thing do?
It's 2.6.
And then top speed on this?
The top speed is more than 200 miles per hour, so it's really, really fast.
We can create and design that sound. And the people who do that for us are actually the same engineers that in the past would have designed the combustion engine that creates the signature Maserati sound. Those are the same people creating the sound for our electric cars.
So this takes 10 minutes to charge at a station?
100 miles, it takes 10 minutes with a Gran Turismo.
This is why you get this car.
Yeah.
And you can look for the Gran Turismo Folgore to make its global debut sometime in 2023. But that brings us to the end of today's show. and we hope to see you again tomorrow.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, solutions for your journey. Experience Dolby Atmos, anywhere, anytime. Intrepid Control Systems, over-the-air engineering, boost your game. Scheffler, we pioneer motion. And by the Michigan Economic Development Corporation.